Hey Internet, this is Matt. You're watching Hot Button Hashtags. When my co-host Adam and I first started this YouTube channel, our goal was to answer all of your questions and solve all of your problems. And we would do this through the magic of data collation and absolute and outright fabrication. So research and lies, basically, was our plan. We have not really done a very good job of that. Today, though, my plan is to fix that. I'm going to answer a lot of questions. If you have a question that you want us to answer, please leave it in the comments, and we will do our best to make up a terrific lie so that you can go about your day believing whatever you want. So let's get cracking. What 3 skills should every man have? 1, I think every man should be able to master his words, meaning not be terribly eloquent, but he should think about what he's going to say before he opens his mouth. I'm not very good at watching what I say. I'm really bad at it. I say a lot of things and I get myself in a lot of trouble. The second skill that every man should have is being able to talk yourself out of the trouble you got into when you didn't watch what you were saying. And the third skill, you should be able to chop down a tree. The second question I'm going to answer is from Becky Colbert. She asks, how do you make children learn? Becky, I understand what you're asking. What are some good teaching methods for children? But I think your question may have been worded a little bit off, because it, even though I don't believe this is what you intended, the question itself operates under the delusion that children can be A, made to learn, or B, lumped into one group of little robots that all follow the same rules and have experienced the same things and react to situations in the same way. Children are all completely unique, and 99% of them are just awful. So sing a song that rhymes. Adam Legg of Hot Button Hashtag fame asks, how do you make children? Adam, your question operates under the delusion that I'm going to answer it. Andy Barnes asked, how do you sell stuff on Craigslist? Andy, I hate to tell you, I apparently don't know how to sell things on Craigslist because that travel trailer is still sitting behind my mom's house. I'm so sorry, Mom. I'll do better next time, I promise! Don't write me out of the will. One of the questions was, why is math stupid? Well, Zeno the philosopher, he suggested a scenario in which Achilles, the great and mighty Achilles, is having a foot race with a tortoise. He gave the tortoise a 100-meter head start. Achilles runs 100 meters, and he gets to the point where the tortoise started the race. The tortoise is now 10 meters on. In order to overtake that tortoise, he's got to run an additional 10 meters. So he runs an additional 10 meters. But in the time it took him to run that 10 meters, that tortoise has now moved on an extra 1 meter. All right, and in order to overtake the turtle, Achilles has to cross that 1 meter distance. So he crosses that meter, and the tortoise has moved a little farther on. And in this way, Achilles will never overtake that tortoise. And that is why math is stupid, and also because I'm not very good at it. Same person, Judd, my friend Judd, asked, do people who wear socks to bed have a mental condition? And I don't think it's technically a mental condition. I think some people get into a routine and they want to take their socks off, but they just get cold feet. What do I perceive to be the next great fashion trend to take America by storm? And it's really hard to say, because fashion, being objective, you can't really... If ifs and buts were candy and nuts, what are wells and howevers? Sounds like something your mom said a lot and that you never quite understood, and now you're asking me to decode it? Well, I think maybe your mom had a drinking problem. One question, is booty truly in the eye of the beholder? Well, I guess that all depends on if you're looking at someone's... Oh, beauty! Is beauty truly in the eye of the beholder? Yeah. Another question that was asked was, if you could give one piece of advice to new parents, what would it be? And my advice to any parent, new or old, is you're not going to be history's first perfect parent. And your child will not be history's first perfect child. So stop trying so hard to be perfect, because it's not going to happen. Learn to laugh at messes. You're going to clean up a lot of messes, and that's just life. Sometimes messes are spaghetti in the hair. Sometimes messes are cars in the pool. Sometimes messes come with handcuffs. Sometimes messes come with rehab. Sometimes messes come with weird piercings. It's just life, and you're going to love your kid no matter what, and they need to know that. So I do find that tends to cut back on the messes also. So that would be my advice. Don't try so hard to be perfect. Gwen asked me to explain how to trim a beard. Well, Gwen, I will do you one better. Let's do this. First thing you want to do, get one of these things. It's a beard trimming clipper home hair cutting kit. They're awesome. They do everything. Well, no, they cut hair. It comes with all these different little doodads and things. This one and this one, they're fancy. If you do punk hair, like if you're a punk rocker. If power goes out, they threw these in there, so that's pretty great. A little bottle of oil for if you need a back rub later. This is in there. This is always nice to have. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty good. You pick the one that's the right two. I think this one's a number 2. I'm pretty sure it means that when your hair looks like number 2, this is what you use. And we're gonna give it a shot here and see. Yeah, look at that, like magic. So, Gwen, it's pretty simple. It's real easy trimming a beard. Not at all difficult. It's almost foolproof. You really can't screw it up. So, thanks for watching. If you have a question that you would like Adam or I to answer, put it in the comments, and we'll do our best to make up a suitable substitute for a correct answer. And as always, subscribe, tell your friends, and thank you again for watching me mutilate my face.